All right, the NAFOA Executive of the Year recognizes leaders who have demonstrated cutting-edge thinking in the development of financial plans of the tribe, leadership, and effectively sharing suggestions with the tribe and success in implementing ideas for the overall betterment of the tribe. I want to call up Mr. Joseph Bird. Where are you at? There you are. Come on up, Joseph. I know it's Joseph. I don't know. Who knows? Jay's. And I'm going to let him kind of more or less finish this part of it.
Good afternoon. My name is Joseph Bird, and I'm chairman of the Quapaw Nation. Today I have the honor of introducing the winner of the Executive of the Year Award. It is my personal belief that we could have picked up more awards, but I understand the goal of the organization is to highlight accomplishments throughout Indian country and not any one tribal nation. But also, it's not every year a tribal nation puts a casino on the Vegas Strip. Congratulations to San Manuel for their achievements and contributions to Indian country over the years. Congratulations to Chairman Parikh for the legacy of his leadership and to the other award recipients here today. You all deserve a round of applause. This particular success story has many chapters, and the chapter I wish to highlight began in 2020 at the height of the COVID pandemic. In August, this award recipient replaced a 22-year incumbent as Secretary-Treasurer of our tribe. He immediately went to work analyzing our business enterprises while simultaneously working around the clock to open a $285 million casino construction project just 2 months after he took office. Most normal people would have taken a break after this, but this guy had already begun working our next deal, which involved refinancing the debt on our flagship gaming property of 13 years, which, by the way, had never paid a single cent down on the principal before he came along. With our flagship property financed at 10.5% and our new gaming property at 13.5%, the need for better financing was imminent. For the entire year, he worked with our executive leadership to eliminate unnecessary expenses, but more importantly, building and rebuilding relationships with financial institutions that are necessary for tribes in our position. Most bankers, if not all of them, thought he might have been a little cuckoo during these initial conversations. But this guy continued to grind away daily, weekly, monthly, and quarterly, much to the annoyance of his longtime partner, I might add. Thank you, Kirsty. Thank you for sharing your guy with us during an extremely crucial time in the history of our tribe. I'd like to take this time to acknowledge my partner, Raquel, who is a graduate of the NAFOA Leadership Summit, and all the partners of tribal leaders for their patience and understanding of the work we tribal leaders continue to do. You also are deserving of a round of applause. Once the banks finally realized this guy wasn't as crazy as they originally thought, he seized the opportunity to raise $725 million in capital and close both deals by the end of the 2021 calendar year. As tribal leaders serving in Indian country, we can talk numbers and figures, EBITDA and profit margins all day long, but the reality, the impact that this will have on the lives of our people is truly transformational. Future generations of Quapaw will not have to worry about how they will pay for college, and our people will have the assistance necessary to relieve those financial burdens as they become elders within our tribe. This new era of financial freedom is directly attributable to this guy. This guy is at the vanguard of this next generation of tribal leaders. I am honored to work alongside this guy, to go to battle with this guy, and I am honored to share the same grandmother with him. I'd like to acknowledge his mother, who was the first Miss Indian USA, for joining in the celebration as well. And I'd also like to add that he just celebrated his 32nd birthday. Happy birthday, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, the NAFOA Executive of the Year for 2022 Mr. Guy Barker.
This is something else. I mean, this is an unbelievable honor. Congratulations to the other recipients. I know just how much work goes into these deals and these accomplishments. It really is unbelievable. Thank you very much, President Danforth and the rest of NAFOA leadership, and well to the crew, everybody that helped make this wonderful event possible. This really has been something special to be a part of. I'm generally never short for words, so this is difficult, but I want to stress just how thankful I am for everybody that helped me get to this position. I really feel like I'm sitting on the shoulders of better people, better professionals. We have our banking relationships here today, Wells Fargo and Bank of Oklahoma, that help us get these facilities put together. Unbelievable experience, really. White glove service, going through this, taking a chance on us, listening to me monthly, come back and forth to them with new propositions on a deal we could put together, and continuing to get wrinkled foreheads and raised eyebrows until they finally started to buy in, but they put an unbelievable amount of trust in us. This wouldn't have been possible without them. And we wouldn't have been able to be in a position to make any of this happen if it weren't for our management of these properties. I owe everything to you all, really. Stuart, Ben, Matt, Carlton, Jim, your stewardship and how you cared about this process and cared about our tribal members, and has really put us in a better position that will be transformational. This will change things for us for generations to come. It wouldn't have been possible if we didn't have good legal help as well. Rob being in town, Rob Gibbs with Drummond Woods, and you guys, unbelievable, indispensable. Thank you very much, and thank you very much for being here too. It means the world to me. Our citizens, Quapaw Nation, I owe them a huge debt, placing a lot of trust in me to be able to take on this issue, which admittedly in a first term for elected tribal office is not the sexiest thing to tackle, refinancing a couple of businesses, but certainly we took on this role to make the biggest positive dent that we could for our people, and this was the greatest thing that we could do at the time. My family, my partner, Kirsty, who's been unbelievably supportive to me, of me during this entire process, and our chairman, Joseph, who's just up here. He's my first cousin. We share a grandmother, but he's my best friend, and I couldn't imagine doing this with anybody else. He's been unbelievably supportive. He's got my back every time that I have we call them guy-ideas. I didn't coin the term, but every time I have something new, he's always ready to ride or die with me, and it's been unbelievable. But I think I heard a phrase last week, and it really kind of stuck with me, and it was that we need to be better ancestors than descendants. And it confused me for a second, but I got more time to think about it, and it's a tribal leader that I respect very much. But this sort of thing, this group, this gathering of tribes to be able to discuss these issues, to discuss financing, is really the foundation upon which we can build stability, to be able to leave things for future generations. I mean, reaching out, teaching, and passing on our ways are unbelievable, but being able to make sure that we have a solid foundation, a solid financial background, to wherever we have the ability to eliminate different concerns, unnecessary stress, so that we can usher in a new wave of cultural preservation. It all starts, unfortunately, at the purse strings, but no, if there's anything that I can be happy about leaving anything small behind, this was an unbelievable project to be a part of. It's something that was very, very important to me. But thank you all. Appreciate it.